get a pretty good gain out of it. Looks like he's going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage. They'll bring up third and probably around 10. Let's see where they mark it. Gilbert on that carry.
Number 28 on the stop. That'll bring up third down and 11.
There's an excellent pass right at the middle, still on his feet, still on his feet, goes down around the 44-yard line or 43-yard line of Oak Ridge. Good gain on the play. Brown on the carry. Correction, Robinson on the carry. That'll be a big first down for the Cubs. Ball now sitting on the Oak Ridge 43-yard line. There'll be a fake handoff, and the quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got a gap. He's got the sideline. I do see a flag. Typically, flag in that area is going to be a blocking in the back. Let's see what the call is. Holding. That'll bring them back. Early in the season, those types of mistakes can be expected. That'll put the Cubs all the way back to their own 47-yard line. Wooten again in the shotgun, single back, two receivers far, one near. He'll give it on a reverse, and it looks like he's got some area here. It looks like he's got some field. Will he make the corner? All the way down to the Oak Ridge 34-yard line. Looks like it's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where he marks it. Franklin on the carry. He did make enough of the first down, so 1st and 10. Brenham on the Oak Ridge 38-yard line. Looking to pass. Little slant on the outside. Let's see how they rule it. They're going to rule it incomplete? Yes. Incomplete pass. Never had good possession of the ball. Fleeks on the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Good hard hit there. Good hard hit. Coaches on Brenham taking a little bit longer to get the play in. Again, the ball sitting on the Oak Ridge 38-yard line. 8:52 left in the quarter. It'll be a give in the middle. He's got some room. He'll get about 4 out of the run.
Favorite at number 8 on the stop for your Warriors. That'll bring a 3rd down and 7.
Third and 7. Looking to pass, a lot of room, getting some pressure. He's going to keep it. Break some tackles, make it to the sideline, break several tackles, and he'll be dragged down around the 22, 21-yard line of Oak Ridge. He will have enough for the first down. Wooten on a carry there. Williams on the tackle.
There is no flag on the play. First down. Brenham.
Brenham continuing to sustain this drive. Started back on around their 40-yard line. First and 10. Ball now sitting on the Oak Ridge around 21-yard line, just outside the 21. Wooten again, your signal caller in the shotgun. High pass over his head, still on the ground, and I believe Oak Ridge has recovered. No, take that back. Wooten was able to get on it. Oak Ridge player had a great opportunity there. They will lose significant yardage in play, push them all the way back to the 35-yard line. Give them about, looks like about 2nd and 35. 34.
That'll bring up 2nd down
and 24. Wooten is going to give it around the end. He's got a little bit of yardage there. Makes it up to about the 28, 29-yard line. Get a little bit of that yardage back. Gilbert on the carry. Fleeks on the stop for the War Eagles. Possession down now. 3rd down. 18 for the Cubs. Looks like we may have a change in the play call. Signals being sent in. Big down here. Big down here for the Cubs. No score. We have a whistle. Looks like Brenham has called timeout. This first year coach for the Cubs, Donnie Youngs. Plenty of time left. And it's time for our dance cam. Do we have any dancers in the crowd tonight? Any dancers in the crowd? They're pointing at someone over there. It generally takes the crowd a little while to get into these activities. I guess it's too warm to dance tonight. All right, back to the field. 3rd down. School board says 18. I'd say it's maybe closer to 18. Possession down, looking, going back to pass. Got plenty of time. Throwing toward the end zone. Got a man open, and he overthrows him. Oh, he would like to have that one back. That'll bring up 4th down. Mata, the intended receiver. It looks like Brenham's going to bring out their field goal team. Looks like it's going to be about a 46-yard field goal. That's going to be a pretty good kick for high school. He does have a bit of a wind with him, behind him. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's going to be good. Excellent. Didn't have a lot of height, but it had the length. Mayfield on that 46-yard field goal. And with that, Brenham will take the lead, 3-0. 6:25 left in the first half, or first quarter. We'll see if Oak Ridge will answer. Good kick. I think the wind helped it. Not taking anything away from the kicker by any means. Well, he got a little bit of help there with the wind. Looks like it cleared the uprights by about maybe 5 feet.
With 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in your first quarter, your new score. Brenham 3, Oak Ridge 0.
Oak Ridge will send their receiving team out. Frankie Arthur, Larry DeBose back to receive. Mayfield will be doing the kicking honors. Beautiful night here, Shenandoah. Oh, looks like it's going to be an onside kick. Did he go 10 yards? Did it hit an Oak Ridge player? Let's wait and see. Yes. Yes, recovered by Brenham. little bit of a surprise move there. Puts Oak Ridge back on their heels on defense. I thought I saw it hit an Oak Ridge player. It looked, I don't think I've ever seen college or pro teams execute the onside kick better than that. Definitely caught Oak Ridge not expecting it. And it looked like the ball hit an Oak Ridge player right at about the 50-yard line at the 10-yard mark. Bounced back perfectly to a Brenham player. So they will take over at their own 49-yard line. Looks like the ball is just on the nose of the 40-yard line. Wooten back in the shotgun. Single receivers, two receivers far side, one on the near. It looks like he fakes to the left, throws to the right, got his receiver out into the flat. Good response there by the Oak Ridge defense. Gilbert on the carry. They're going to give Williams on the stop. Looks like they're going to give him a gain of 2. It's not fourth down. Our down marker over there, he'll get it right. Be second down, second and about 8. Second and 8. Brenham leading 3-0 here in the first quarter, 5:54. There's a good penetration by the Oak Ridge defense. Get him in the backfield. Loss of about, let's see where they mark it. I'm gonna say around 8 or 6, around 6 yards. Let's see where he marks it. They're gonna give him some forward progress up to about the 47-yard line. Wooten on the stop. Correction, a Wooten on the stop. Third down, possession down for Brenham. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each side. He's going to look to his right, throw to his right in the flat. Going to be a missed tackle, couple of missed tackles, still on his feet. Will be knocked down around the 49-yard line of Oak Ridge. So that'll bring up fourth down. And most probably a kicking. Brenham will punt. 4th and about 7 on the play. Mayfield again doing the punting, kicking tonight. He'll stand around his 38-yard line. Kicking with the wind. A little bit of a breeze coming out of the south. I saw this kid kicking during we have a flag. Did it take too much time? Yep, delay of game. Saw Mayfield kicking during the warm-ups, and he was getting some pretty good kicks. He gets this one to turn over in the wind. It might go a ways. 5-yard penalty of pushing back to 34. And a good pressure, good kick. Won't be fielded, and it'll bounce into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. 4:08 left in the first quarter. Brenham leading the game, 3-0. On a 46-yard field goal? 44, I believe. Oak Ridge will take over on their own 20-yard line, trailing 3-0. I think this is only the second time Oak Ridge has touched the ball. Smedley will be their quarterback. 2 receivers on each side, single a halfback. And it'll be a give in the middle, and he will go nowhere. Hit the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Arthur on the carry. Brenham Cubs we're going to have nothing to do with that. Second and 10 for Oak Ridge. Again, trailing 3-0. 3:43 left in the first quarter. It'll be a looking throw. He's going to keep it and run. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by MacArthur. That was Smedley on the carry. Correction, tackled by Crawford. All right, 3rd down and 10. Little trap pass in the middle, and it looks like it got no gain. So with that, Oak Ridge will send their punting team back out onto the field.
He's brought down by Twisted Grays. That'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Good snap. And he's gonna not get the kickoff. Fumble on the play, and it'll be recovered by Brenham. A little bit of a high snap there. Looked like the penetration just got to the punter before he could get it away. And that is where Brenham will take over, leading 3-0. Brenham had good penetration on that play. There were 2 players in the kicker's face. Aaron on the punt, Farron doing the punting for Oak Ridge, and he never had a chance to get the kickoff. So Oak Ridge having to send their defense back out on the field on a very warm night, trailing 3-0. Wooten back for Brenham, 3 receivers on the far side. It'll be a give around the right side, and he'll be taken down off his feet for probably no gain. Gilbert on the carry. Williams on the stop. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Big test here for the Oak Ridge defense. Trailing 3-0. Big test. Brennan will send 2 receivers far, 1 on the near side. Wooten calling the signals. It'll be a quarterback keeper, design keeper. He'll make the corner, get knocked out of bounds around the 11, 10 or 9 yard line. Still going to be far short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and about, I'll call it 6. Fleeks on the stop.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Big down here for the Oak Ridge defense, not wanting to give up another touchdown at this, or a touchdown at this point. Have Brenham extend that 3-0 lead. Wooten going to be throwing, looking, got plenty of time, some pressure. Got his man open down near the end zone, and he will go in to score. Stelter on the reception for Brenham. Yeah, he had a lot of time back there to pass, a lot of time. Rolled out to his right. Found his man open around the 3 yard line. Ran into the end zone. Mayfield doing the kicking. Snap back, ball is down, kick is up. And it is good. So with 1:31 left in the 1st quarter, our new score is Brenham 10, Oak Ridge nothing.
With a minute 31 remaining in your 1st quarter. Cubs 10, Orioles 0.
Appreciate everyone joining us. We didn't get technical difficulties. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself earlier. I'm David Laney. I'll be the commentator for tonight's game. Debose and Arthur back to receive for Oak Ridge. Mayfield again being the kicker. Doing a great job tonight. He's batting 1,000. Low kick, going to hit around the 1 yard line and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Oak Ridge will take over, trailing 10-0, with 1:31 left in the 1st quarter. Ball will be placed on the 20 yard line, and that's where they will start. haven't been really able to get anything going on offense. Brenham defensive line playing very tough tonight. Of course, this is the first game of the year for both teams. Man in motion. It'll be a handoff, a little bit of a gap there. He'll be taken off his feet up around the 27-yard line. We'll get DeVos on the carry. Grace on the stop. Correction, Graves on the stop. Make it a second, and I'll call it a long 7. Smedley trying to get this offense on track. Good protection, good protection. Now his pocket beginning to collapse, and he will go down around the 33-yard line. I'm not sure he made any gain, may have lost a yard. Great. McDonald on the stop. So here we are with Oak Ridge in a possession down once again. Third, I did lose about a yard. We're going to call it maybe a couple. We're going to call it 3rd and 9. I'm not sure Oak Ridge has made a first down so far this game. Snap back. Got his receiver out in the open, wide in the open, and there we go. First down for the, I think that's the first down for Oak Ridge tonight. Porter on the reception. Brings the ball out to around the 36-yard line. And Oak Ridge will keep possession, keep this drive alive. Trying to cut that 10-0 lead. Got 2 receivers near, one on the far side. Maybe they can get a little momentum going here. Smedley on a give in the middle. He'll get a couple. DeVos again on the carry. Again, Graves on the stop. All right. Into the first quarter. Oak Ridge trailing 10-0. You might hear a train in the background. Trains go by here. What it reminds me of the Bluebell Park. How ironic. We're playing Brenham tonight. If you've ever been to a game at Bluebell Park, you know the trains are a big part of that. Everybody in the stands holds up a number of fingers as to how many engines. Is that right? Of course, my daughter, the Aggie, tells me all that has to happen in Aggie land is for somebody to do something, what is it, 3 times, twice? And it becomes a tradition. All right, here we go. Beginning of the second quarter, Oak Ridge has the ball on their own 37-yard line, 2nd and 9. Smedley will be sacked, taken off his feet back at about the 28-yard line. By Moore, looks like they had a little bit of a, looks like a safety blitz on that one. Corner blitz. He was able to get in and make that sack. That's going to make it 3rd and about 19. Scoreboard says 17. Oak Ridge desperately trying to get something going here on offense. They've only had 1 first down in the first half. I'd like to keep this ball. Toss out to the flat, and he'll be taken off his feet far short of the first down. Looks like he got back the yardage they lost in the sack. Porter on the reception, Brown on the tackle. Oak Ridge will send their punting team out. Farron will be doing the punting. Ball back. He'll get this kick away. Good kick. Be fielded right at, oh, touched the ball, picked up by another player. Trying to get off the ground. He will not make it to the sideline. We'll see where they're giving forward progress. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress up to about the 24-yard line. That's where Brenham will take over, leading this contest 10-0. 10:27 left in the first quarter. Martin on the carry there. Ejeckham on the tackle. 10:27 left in the first half. Both bands are here tonight. Brenham brought their band with them. Both bands are dressed, let's say, for the weather. They're not in their full uniforms tonight, and I don't think I would be either. Wooten back in the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got some room, got a few tackles. He's going to still on his feet. Now it's a foot race. Still on his feet. Still on his feet, breaking tackles. Still on his feet, down to the 30, down to the 25. Looks like you're going to mark him out around the 25-yard line of Oak Ridge. Long carry there for Wooten. I have to think the weather's beginning to work on that Oak Ridge. First game of the season in the heat. These first games of the season can be very, check your conditioning. Wooten again back in the shotgun. First down. High snap way over his head. Ball all the way back to the 50-yard line, and that's where he'll fall on it. They'll give him forward progress at around the 49-yard line. Huge loss on the play. Original first down looks like it's around the 19-yard line. Ball's all the way back on the 49-yard line of Brenham. So that's about a 35, 25-yard loss. Second, 37 to go. Oh, goodness, corner, Oak Ridge. He had a good jump on the ball. He'll be thinking about that when he's asleep tonight. That would have been a pick six, clearly. That would have been a pick six. Gotten Oak Ridge, put Oak Ridge on the board. Good read. Ejeckham playing the corner position over there. Had that jump on the ball. And it would be a handoff in the middle. And he's still on his feet. Broke quite a few tackles. Gilbert on the carry. Take it down to the 42-yard line on the run. Wilson on the tackle for Oak Ridge. Fourth down, and Brenham will have to punt. 9:04 left in the half. Oak Ridge has plenty of time to get back on the board. Just got to get that offense moving. Mayfield. Morgan doing the punting. He'll kick it toward the sidelines. It'll hit around the 8-yard line, go out of bounds. Let's see where he marks it. He'll mark it at the 8-yard line. Good kick. No return. That will give Oak Ridge a lot more field to have to make up. Plenty of time, though. 8:39 left. All right, Oak Ridge is going to see if they can get some offense going here, trailing 10-0. 8:39 left in the first half. Smedley back. Had one first down the first half. Snap ball. Back. Throwing deep. Threw it behind his receiver. A little bit of a mix-up there, I think, between the receiver and the quarterback. I think the pass was a little bit more of an out pattern. Ball thrown well behind him. That'll make it 2nd and 10. .8:34 left in the half. Oak Ridge trying to get something going here offensively. Smedley doing the calling. Looks like maybe a play change. Snap back, he's going to roll to his right, looking in the end zone. Throws upfield, no receiver there. Make it 3rd and 10.
Pass attempt is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Oak Ridge just having trouble tonight getting going offensively. The defense has played quite well, kept them in the game. Of course, I've seen enough of these games to know that after halftime can be a completely different contest. 3rd and 10. 8:27. With all these passes, it's been a long first half. Snap back, looking. Got his man down the middle of the field and will overthrow him. Ran in a post pattern there. That'll bring up 4th down, and Oak Ridge will send their punting team out onto the field. Ferran will be doing the kicking. Martin back to receive for Brenham. Got a whistle on the field. Oak Ridge has called timeout. I was told Brenham travels well, and they have brought quite a few people from Brenham tonight. Appreciate all those folks from Brenham driving over. Their band beginning to prepare for their halftime show, leaving the stands. Of course, the band performance, halftime band performances are a large part of Friday Night Lights in Texas, as are the drill teams. All right. Ferran goes back to kick. He'll be standing just inside the back line of the goal of the end zone. He's going to need to boot this one for sure. High kick. Low kick. He gets it off. And it'll be touched and received or recovered. A little bit of a muff there on the ball. Martin on the reception. They'll mark it at the 44-yard line of Oak Ridge, so the Cubs will get outstanding field position, leading the contest 10-0. 8:14 left in the half. Oak Ridge defense will again be tested. They've been on the field most of the first half. Don't see too many of them with their hands on their hips yet, but they have been doing their best to keep this game in reach. Wooten back. High pass, snap again. He's going to try to keep it. Now try to throw it, and it will go incomplete. So he saved about a 15-yard loss by getting that pass off. Good head smart play there. Heads up play by Wooten. Getting rid of that ball. Avoids that 15-yard loss. 8:07. It seems like we've had 8 minutes left in this game for the past 30. All right, Wooten looking to throw. Lots of time. Throwing deep toward the sideline, and it goes into the receiver's Oak Ridge corner's back or hands, and he drops it. That's another one he's probably going to think about tonight. First game of the season, though. Let's cut him some slack there. First game of the season. Hit him right in the numbers. That was a Beckham on defending that play. That'll make it 3rd down for Brenham for the Cubs. Wooten doing the signal calling. 2 receivers far, 1 on the near side. He'll hand it off. No, he'll keep it. Quarterback flag on the play. And he'll take it down to around the 34-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. An illegal shift. Williams on the tackle for Oak Ridge. Probably a man in motion or 2 men in motion. So they'll step this one off. I don't believe that is a loss of down.
I think it's 5-yard penalty.
Yep, 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down. Big down for the defense, Oak Ridge defense here, trying to keep this game close. I wouldn't say they're out of it, 10 down. He's going to fake a run in the middle, throw it out in the flat. He's got a receiver, he's breaking tackles, ball's loose, and it looks like it rolled out of bounds around the 2-yard line. Sumter on the reception. Looks like where are they going to mark it? I guess they marked it where he lost possession. They're not going to give him yards. Ball you can't make yardage on a fumble forward. So they're going to mark him right about the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5. 5:52 left in the first half. 2 receivers near side, 1 receiver far side. He'll give it to his halfback, and he'll be hit in the backfield on an outstanding play. Outstanding play by Justin Williams. Make that kind of play, you get both names called out. Excellent play. Now that's playing with heart right there. You're down 10-0. You've been on the ball field for most of the first half. And you got the guts to bust through the front offensive line and take down the running back for a loss. Outstanding play. Puts the ball back on the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, though. Looking to throw, still lots of time. Looks like he's going to keep it. Looks like a flag on the play, and he will go into the end zone for the score. But there is a flag on the play, and looks like it's going to be holding, so this one's coming back. This one's coming back. Another one of those first game mistakes that can make a coach want to pull his or her hair out. 4:57 left in the first half, so the Cubs still have plenty of time. But they're going to bring this one back 10 yards, put the ball right at the just outside the 20-yard line. It'll still be 2nd down, but it'll be 20 and goal. 20 and goal. Clock stopped, 4:57 left. Wooten. Ball, bad snap, going to roll back to the 40-yard line. He'll pick it up and looks like he's going to try to throw it, but he will not have any part of it. Outstanding play there. Outstanding play. Justin Williams again on the way back to the 50-yard line. Again, got to give this Oak Ridge defense tremendous credit. They've been on the field almost the entire first half in hot weather, and they're not quitting. They are not quitting. A lot of them have their hands on their hips, but they are staying in the fight. Looks like Brenham is going to call timeout. Again, we've got other games airing tonight on ConroeISD.net on our YouTube channel. Conroe is playing Katy Pato at Katy. And Caney Creek is at home at Moorhead Stadium in Conroe, and they are playing Sam Rayburn. All games for the 6 Conroe ISD high schools are on YouTube every week. I'll try to get some scores of those games at halftime. 4:10 left. It is 3rd and 51 for Brenham. Quarterback looking to throw. Lots of time, going to be pressured, still being pressured, still looking, and found a man around the 20-yard line. He'll go down to around the, looks like about 17, but it will be 4th down. Outstanding play there by Ujun Ye. Got his hands up in the face of Wooten. Outstanding play on his behalf. Good play for Wooten, getting that ball downfield, and the receiver finding a receiver, and the receiver just following the ball. All right, looks like Brenham's going to try a field goal here. Mayfield will be kicking. Stelter holding, and we have a whistle. Have a timeout. Coach Young's calling a timeout.
Timeout. That'll be the 3rd and final timeout.
3:09 left in the half. And I would have to say, if Oak Ridge is able to hold them to a field goal, it will be a moral victory with how long they have been on the field tonight. These players, as have these bands, been working for weeks. Bands have been working longer than the football teams, not to take anything away from them. And it will be the first performance for both bands. All right, here we go. Looks like it's going to be about a 35-yard field goal. Mayfield doing the kicking. Stelter holding. Looked like there may have been some movement on the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to call illegal procedure. Yes, that is the call. Saw some movement on the offensive line there. The defense, of course, reacted to that. They'll push it back 5 yards and try it again. Now, this kid's got some foot. He kicked about a 46-yarder first half with the wind. No wind right now, so wind is not a factor. This one will be a 39-yard field goal. Again, Stelter on the hold. Mayfield back to kick. Snap back, kick down. Got enough length that he hit the, and it is good. So he's batting 1,000. He's hit his extra points, hit both of his field goals. But again, that's a bit of a moral victory for the Oak Ridge War Eagles, keeping them out of the end zone. 3:04 left in the first half. Oak Ridge will get their offense out on the field, and it seems like it's the first time the offense have been on the field in about 15 minutes, at least. All right, I've just been informed the clock on our live stream is wrong. We have 3:04 left in the game, so I'll try to keep you updated. Debose, it looks like Debose and Williams, and there's a kick, another onside kick, and it looks like it went 10 yards again, and it looks like Brenham is on it again. Let's take a look. Yes, recovered by Brenham. Second time tonight, they have successfully executed an onside kick, and I think it was actually the kicker, that Mayfield, that recovered it, which is going to put the Oak Ridge defense back on the field again. 3:03 left in the game. That play only took 1 second. Now the Oak Ridge defense is really going to have to dig deep. 3:03 left, 1st and 10. Brenham on the Oak Ridge 49-yard line. Pass goes back. He's looking out in the flat. Got some pressure. Looks like he's got away from the defender. Going to run down the sideline, pick up about 10 yards, go out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Let's see where he places it. Looks like he's going to place it right at the 40-yard line. That will be enough for the, just be short of the first down, about a yard. That'll make it 2nd and 1. 2:54 left. And I have to believe that Oak Ridge defense right now is hoping to hear a bell. All right. Wooten in the backfield. 2nd and short, 1-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He'll make the first down, still on his feet. Still on his feet, taken down around the 25-yard line. English on the stop. First and 10, Brenham on the Oak Ridge 25-yard line, leading this one 13-0. Oak Ridge, I should say Brenham, probably would love to get a touchdown here. Cushion and pad that 13-0 lead. First down, snap back, it'll be a handoff in the middle. He'll be hit hard, taken down around the 21-yard line. Gilbert on the carry. Give Wilson credit for the stop. They're still hitting awfully hard to being on field the whole first half practically. Call it 2nd, about 6. 150 and counting in the first half left. And he'll be pressured, taken off his feet on a great, outstanding play there. There is a flag. Took him off his feet back at the 30-yard line. Porter Johnson on that loss. Looking for the call here. Asking the officials. It'll be blocking the back by Brenham. And Oak Ridge will take it. I think that was the delay was there. They were asking the Oak Ridge coach, Schmidt, if he wanted to take that penalty or not. They will take it. Push him back a little bit further. Take longer to make it to the end zone, which will take some time off that clock. 1:42 left. Or will they not? Here we go. Thought the referee was going the wrong way. That's going to make it about 3rd. Correction. 2nd down. And we're going to say 19. What does the scoreboard say? 17. Clock counting now, 1:30, 1:28. Surely Brenham is not going to just let the clock run out. 2nd and 17. Pass back to Wooten. He's looking to throw. Got a man throwing toward the end zone. And the ball will hit outstanding defensive play there by the corner. The ball was thrown up. Ejecum on that, the defense. Ball was thrown up high, timed his jump perfectly, and was able to knock the pass away. Played the ball perfectly without getting called for pass interference. He was actually in better position to catch the ball than the receiver. So here we go, 3rd and 17, 1:12 left. High pass, snap again, and he will be sacked. Good play there. Number 95 again. The Oak Ridge defense just Leonardo on the sack. Again, the Oak Ridge defense. Yes, I mean, don't tell them it's hot. Don't tell them they've been on the field the whole first half. Puts the ball all the way back to the 41-yard line of Oak Ridge. Scoreboard hasn't updated, but I'm going to say that's about 4th and 22. Mayfield back to kick. Good snap. Morgan back to receive, and he'll let that one go into the end zone. No, good kick. Hit around the 11, 12-yard line, roll back up to around the 16-yard line, and that's where Oak Ridge will take over. And at this point, I'm thinking Oak Ridge will probably run out the clock and go into the dressing room and regroup. They're definitely not out of this game by any means. 13-0, Brenham. Again, please hang around. Both bands will be performing tonight. These kids work as hard, many of them harder, I shouldn't say harder, but they work as hard as the football teams. In the heat, oftentimes on parking lots, where the temperature alone is in the 90s, high 90s. Smedley back, he's looking to pass, throw out to the flat, got his receiver, number 10, and he'll go out around bounds around the 15-yard line. 39 seconds, 38 and counting. Porter on the reception.
He's down at the 22-yard line.
That'll bring the ball out to around the 22-yard line. Make it about 2nd and 5 for the War Eagles. Clock running with 20 seconds left. Same pass. He's got some room up the sideline, still on his feet. No, they said he stepped out of bounds. They marked him out around the 35-yard line. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Porter again on the reception. He was tiptoeing, as they like to say, down the sideline. First down for Oak Ridge. 13 seconds and counting. Smedley back to throw. He's going to throw. Yeah, he's still being pressured. He's got his receiver upfield around the 45-yard line, taking off his feet. And Oak Ridge will call a quick timeout. Quick timeout. Morgan on the reception. Got 4 seconds left in the first half. Oak Ridge trailing 13-0. Ball now sitting on the 44-yard line of Brenham. I think this is the first time, could be mistaken, but I think it's the first time Oak Ridge has crossed over the 50-yard line. And we have our dance cam again. Give them another, there we go. There we go. Want somebody doing the flossing there. There's a little bit of dancing. There we go. Everybody watching the screen, not looking for the camera. All right. Yeah, good job, camera crew. And our live action director. All right, here we go. Last play of the first half. Smedley back. He's throwing up the middle, and it'll be intercepted. Taken up to the 40, 45, 50. He's got a blocker, 40, 35. He'll be taken off his feet at around the 25-yard line, and that will do it for the first half. So our score after one half of play here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium in Shenandoah, Texas. Brenham 13, Oak Ridge 0. Again, hang around for the halftime shows. These kids work hard. They're going to put on a good show, I can promise you.
Please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment the award-winning Brenham Bells. The bells are under the direction of Teresa Weiss. The 2022-2023 Bells are led by Lieutenant Julissa Moreno, Captain Taylor Cole, and Major Michaela Moreno. Public Relations Officer is Maya Williams. Vice President is Maddie Costin, and President and Officer of the Week is Haley Costin. Spirit Girl of the Week is Grayson Strait, and Belle of the Week is Reese Ortiz. Tonight, the Bells will be performing their military routine to The Avengers. 2022 production through Vincent's eyes. Through Vincent's eyes follows the artist Vincent Van Gogh in his studio as he paints some of his classic works. Tonight's performance includes Part 1, Vincent, and Part 2, The Window. Musical selections include Vincent, Starry Starry Night by Don McLean, and One Man Show and Alone in the Crowd from the movie Pollock by Jeff Beal. Vocal and trumpet soloist portraying Vincent is Senior Lucas Freeman. Under the field direction of drum majors Candace Gonzalez, Aiden Milliron, and Leslie Solis, this is the Brenham Cup Band and Through Vincent's Eyes.
Excellent performance there by the Brenham Cubs band, drill team. Oak Ridge band and drill team getting ready, getting set up. A couple of scores here real quickly. Conroe taking on Katy Pato, trailing them 3-7 in the third quarter. Caney Creek and Sam Rayburn playing up the road, up I-45 in Conroe. They're tied up 14-14 at halftime. Some close games in the area. Conroe ISD high school football.
And now, please welcome to the field the pride of Oak Ridge, the award-winning War Eagle Marching Band. The band is under the direction of drum majors Sophie McCullough, Nathan Pierce, Brooklyn Herman, and Aldo Villanueva. Officer of the week is Will Bergman. Marcher of the week is Mia Pearson. War Eaglet of the week is Elijah Randall. Guard member of the week is Caitlin Lott. And the section of the week is the trumpets. And now, sit back and relax as the War Eagle Band performs a portion of their 2022 field show titled Up, Up, and Away. Take it away, War Eagle Band! Eagle Pride.
All right. Outstanding performance by both bands tonight, Oak Ridge, Brenham. Appreciate the folks from Brenham coming over to join us for tonight's contest, bringing their band. These kids are learning their halftime shows, portions of them. They'll be working on these in the coming weeks. I'll have to ask my daughter about how many weeks it takes the band to learn the entire show. Several, I'm sure. Updating those scores, Caney Creek and Sam Rayburn still in halftime at Conroe, tied up 14-14. Conroe continues to trail Katy Pato 7-3. That game being played in Katy, Texas tonight. Looks like the Brenham team is beginning to get prepared to come back to the field. Brenham won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they will be receiving, which will put the Oak Ridge defense back on the field. Those other games are being live streamed on the Conroe ISD Sports channel on YouTube, Athletics. We're showing 9:31 left in the halftime window, according to the scoreboard. That could explain why Oak Ridge is still in the dressing room. They get to see that clock in the dressing rooms as well. If you've never been to the stadium here in Shenandoah, Texas, this is a beautiful stadium. One of two stadiums that Conroe ISD has for the 6 high schools in the district. If you ever get a shot at the north end zone, there's a new training facility that was built, finished this year. Outstanding. I had a chance to take some training in it earlier. Outstanding facility. It's at the north end zone, or beyond the north end zone. And then behind the scoreboard in the south is the natatorium. And of course, Wood Forest Bank, one of the sponsors of tonight's contest. And this stadium carries their name. Earlier contest, 2 big games last night. Woodlands took on number 4 state-ranked North Shore. Fought hard, but had to give that one up. They lost 49-21. North Shore being number 4 in the state, number 11 in the nation. And also College Park lost a hard-fought game to Cinco Ranch, 41-13. that game played here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Brenham has their team on the field doing their pregame or pre-half warm-ups. Showing 7:20. They got plenty of time to go to the fridge, grab a drink. We'll be getting ready here in 7 minutes. I think one of the key players in the first half of this game has to go to the kicker for Brenham. He was batting 1,000. Had 2 field goals. I believe the first one was 46-yarder. Mayfield, Grant Mayfield, 2 field goals, an extra point. He also does the punting. War Eagles now coming out of the dressing room, doing their stretching exercises, getting ready for the second half. They trail this one 13-0. Still in this game, very much in this game. Just need to get their offense running. Defense has played outstanding. Came up with several big plays that have kept Brenham out of the end zone. We don't have the statisticians in our crew, but I would have to believe that if we knew the time of possession in the first half, Brenham probably had about 90% of it. 2 successful onside kicks, a blocked punt, kept the Oak Ridge defense on the field most of the first half. But when it comes to Texas high school football, some crazy things can happen in the second half. Not sure if you can hear it through our field microphones, but our Oak Ridge band putting on a little bit of a show in the north end zone. We got started late, a lightning delay, not too bad. About 7:10, I think, was our kickoff. 10 minutes behind, not too bad. But it did kind of play with our pregame activities. Resulted in the players and the bands, even the fans, getting back out on the field a little late. I'm sure that was an abbreviated warm-up by the teams. Caney Creek and Sam Rayburn are now in the third quarter, still tied 14-0, or tied 14. And Conroe continues to trail Katie Pato.
Let's welcome back up to the field the visitors, the Brenham Cubs.
The Brenham Cubs coming back out onto the field, leading this one 13-0. And here come your Oak Ridge War Eagles. Brenham won the toss in the first half. Chose to defer. So they, I'm sure, will receive. No wind, very little wind. Still, I'm thinking Oak Ridge will choose the north end zone to defend. We'll see. Appreciate our audience spending time with us tonight. Watch this contest. Week 1, starting week of high school football. Conroe ISD. Oak Ridge sends their kicking team out onto the field. They will be defending the south end zone. Jacob Webb on the kickoff for Oak Ridge, and we are underway in the second half. Good kick. Pushes him back to the 3-yard line, will be fielded up to the 15, to the 20, got a hole in the middle, up to the 30, 33-yard line, still on his feet, to be taken down around the 34-yard line.
Keith Crawford, number 5, on the return.
Keith Crawford on the return.
Jack English, number 7, on the stop.
English on the stop for Oak Ridge, and we are underway. Looks like we have a lit down marker now. Much easier to see. And that's where Wooten will bring his offense out on the field and begin the second half. Leading this one 13-0. Ball sitting on the 34-yard line, just inside the 34-yard line, their own 34. 1st and 10. High pass. Quarterback keeper, and he'll be taken down in the backfield. Outstanding play. Outstanding play by Ujan Waye. Awodian. Outstanding play. Takes him back 5 yards and make it 2nd and 15. Scoreboard says 14. We'll go with it. Outstanding play. Well, I can say this: the Oak Ridge defense didn't leave anything in the dressing room. Halfback pass, or I should say pass out to the flat, up to around the 38-yard line. Short of the first down by about 5 yards. They get a possession down, I want to say third and about, it looks like about 6. 3rd and 6.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Wooten, the quarterback for Brenham, done a good job tonight. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near. Single halfback. Third and 6. Snap back, looking to throw. Lots of time. Here comes some pressure. And it'll be intercepted by Oak Ridge at about the 38-yard line. Going down the sideline, taking off his feet at the 25. Outstanding. That is the break Oak Ridge needed. That is the break they needed. I believe that was Justin Williams on the reception. Take that back. It was, let me make sure I pronounce his name correctly. Njoku. Njoku on that reception. And like that, what did I tell you about crazy things happening in the second half? Oak Ridge is in business at the 25-yard line of Brenham, trailing 13-0. Smedley back in the shotgun, single halfback. He'll give to his halfback, and he's got some room, still on his feet, down to around the 22-yard line. Hit the hole, the linebacker closed quickly. If he had been able to break that, Arthur on the carry. He was, I think he was breaking one tackle away from scoring, which makes that tackle an outstanding tackle. All right, here we go, 2nd and about 7. Smedley back. Two receivers far, 1 near side. He's going back to throw, being pressured. Throwing toward the end zone and will overshoot his man. Had him open for a second. Had him open just a little bit too much mustard on that one. I would call that a first game throw. Still trying to get the timing down. That'll make it 3rd and 7. Pass intended for Jefferson. Two receivers far side, 1 on the near. 2 back set. Smedley in the shotgun. Snap back, he'll fake it to his halfback, throw an look-in pass, and it'll be called around the 9-yard line for first down. Let's see where he marks it. No, it's the 11, but still plenty for the first down. Harrison on the reception. And just like that, the Oak Ridge War Eagles are in the red zone, having completed 2 first downs. Snap back. It'll be a give to his halfback. He'll get some yardage down to the, and he will go in to score. What did I tell you? Outstanding run there with Frankie Arthur. And just like that, we've got a 13-7 game. Arthur would not be denied. He was hit up around the line of scrimmage, or just a little bit beyond the line of scrimmage. Hit, would not go down. Hit again around the 3rd. Webb doing the extra point here. And it's a muff. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. It was a muffed. Looked like the holder may have taken his eye off the ball, muffed it. And with that, Oak Ridge will take the 6 points, trail this one 13-6. Again, first game mistake. But I'm sure the Oak Ridge War Eagles are glad to be on the board. Got the break, turned it into some points. Looked like it was maybe a little bit of a low snap. Brenham sends their receiving team in. Oak Ridge kicking. Crawford back to receive. And a good high kick that will carry all the way back to the 5-yard line. Be fielded at 5. He's going to bring it up to the 20. Still on his feet, hit around the 24-yard line, and that's where he'll be taken down.
Number 5, Keith Crawford on the return.
Crawford on the reception there. Brought it out to around the 24-yard line.
Ball be spotted at the 24-yard line. First down and 10 Cubs.
Wooten calling the signals. Shotgun, single halfback set. 2 receivers near, 1 on the far. And it'll be a quarterback keeper. He'll make it to the around the corner. Get a pretty good gain out of it, up to around the 32-yard line. Looks like it's going to be second about 2. Now we'll make it 2nd and 3. Official timeout. .8:39 left in the second quarter. I mean, the third quarter. Second and 3.
That'll bring up second down and 2.
Second 2 on the scoreboard. Snap back, looking to throw. Lots of time. Lots of time. Found his receiver down the sideline, and he'll drop into complete. Good coverage there. Good coverage by Jalen Jackson. Third down, and I'm going to call that a long 2. Ball sitting on the nose right on the 32-yard line. Possession down for Brenham. Oak Ridge defense playing a great game tonight. Oak Ridge trailing 13-6. Snap back, handoff, looking for somewhere to go. Will he make the sideline? That looks like a, all right, he's going to go down the sideline, down to the 40, 35-yard line. And we have a flag on the play. I didn't see the flag. I was thinking to myself, that sure looked like a push in the back to me. And there is a flag on the field. This one's coming back. I guess that's why I kind of lost track of the runner at that point. I kept looking for the flag. And that is exactly what the call was, pushing the back. Repeat the down. .805 left in the third quarter. All right. I was just told the score on our feed is incorrect. Brenham is leading this one, 13-6, with 8:04 left in the third quarter. All right, possession down for Brenham. Looks like about 3rd and 9. Ball sitting on their own 25. Snap back, little look-in pass. He'll be hit quickly, still on his feet. Gonna be hit again, taken off his feet around the 8-yard line. Outstanding defensive play there by your War Eagles. Franklin on the carry. Jackson on that sack. .721 and counting left in the third quarter. Brenham leading 13-6. Mayfield back to kick. He's standing right on the goal line. Good snap. Pretty good kick. Be fielded right about the 42-yard line. Still on his feet, looking for the outside corner. Will he make it? Going to make the corner? Yes, he is. Up to the 30-yard line, down to the 25-yard line. And just like that, Oak Ridge is back in excellent field position. Morgan on the tackle. Correction, Morgan on the run. 25, just like that. War Eagles are threatening again. I told you don't go anywhere. Texas high school football will pivot in a minute. Smedley back. 2 receivers near, 1 on the far side. He'll give to his halfback, and he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage and go down for no gain. That was Frankie Arthur on the carry.
On the stop. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
2nd 10 for Oak Ridge. Touchdown would tie the game for Oak Ridge, trailing 13-6. 2 halfbacks, 2 receivers near, 1 on the far. Snap back, looking to throw, looking to throw, looking to throw. Going to throw it toward the quarter in the end zone. Will he have it? Oh, just a little bit too deep. A little bit too deep. Excellent pass, just about 2 yards too deep. Great catch. Harrison on that reception, or that intended reception. That'll make it 3rd and 10. Possession down here for Oak Ridge. Smitty did a great job there avoiding the rush. 3rd and 10. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far, single halfback. Looks like we're going to change the play. And it'll be a give. And he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. He'll get still on his line of, outstanding effort there. Outstanding effort by Arthur. He turned nothing into something. He was hit around the line of scrimmage on the 25-yard line. Where are they going to mark him down at? And it's 4th down and 7. And it looks like Oak Ridge is going to lead their offense out on the field, trailing 13-6. 4th and 7. And it looks like they may get the no. Throwing toward the end zone, got his man back there. Incomplete. Yeah, I think that was a free play for Oak Ridge. I believe, yeah, the Brenham had a team player jump. It's going to be an offsides call, I'm pretty sure. The initial indication. That will give Oak Ridge a replay and make it about 4th and 2. If you go for it on 4th and 7, you're definitely going to go for it on 4th and 2. Double halfback set, 2 receivers near, 1 on the far. And it'll be a give to his halfback, and he will fight for it. It's going to be close. I think he's short. Arthur trying to make it, but I think he was taken down short. We'll have to see. I see Oak Ridge running their defense out on the field. So the ball will go over on downs. Brenham will take over. The ball sitting on about the 15.5-yard line. 5:52 left in the 3rd quarter. We've got a good one. All right, Oak Ridge defense has played outstanding the 1st and 2nd half. Got the ball back to the offense pretty quickly both times in 2nd quarter here, or 3rd quarter. Snap back, handoff, being chased, made it to the side, made it to the line of scrimmage, and he'll get about 5 out of it. Gilbert on the carry. Good hard running.
The captain, English, number 7.
English on the tackle.
Number 95, Brian Leonardo on the stop.
Second and about 6.
Second down and 6.
Both teams playing well tonight. First game of the season. Wooten back, calling the signals. He'll give it to his halfback. He'll hit the line of scrimmage hard, staying on his feet, still fighting for yardage. They're going to give him forward progress up to about the 24-yard line. That's going to make it about 3rd and 2.
He's stopped by number 4, Justin Williams.
Williams on the stop.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Seeing players on both sides of the ball now with their hands on their hips. We got a lot of ball left to play. 3rd and 2. Possession down for Brenham. And it's a fumble picked up by the quarterback. And he'll be hit, taken off his feet, thrown down at the 20-yard line. So that will send out the punting tee for Brenham. Engine coup.
Joseph Ajanya, number 99 on the stop. That'll bring up 4th down and 6.
Ujanye on the tackle. Outstanding play there. Four minutes and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Brenham holding on to a 13-6 lead. Mayfield back to kick. And he's got a good kick here. Good kick. Muffed. Picked up. Our player drops on it on about the 36-yard line. Morgan on that. It was a good kick. Kicked a little bit over his head. Tried to field it. Dropped it, but was able to fall on it on the field. Oak Ridge with their offense back out on the field. Now we're going to find out how conditioned the Brenham defense is. They're spending most of their time on the field this half. Smedley back, 2 halfbacks, 2 receivers far, 1 on the near side. And he'll throw a quick out, and it'll be caught, and he'll be taken down for a loss. Cubs would have no part of that. I think they read that one.
Harrison, number 1 on the reception.
Harrison on the reception. Yeah, that one went for no gain, and I think they were lucky to get that.
2nd down and 10.
2nd 10 for the War Eagles. 3:13, 3:12 counting left in the 3rd quarter, trailing 13-6. Smedley back. Looking to throw, got his man up in the middle, wide open in the middle, wide open, still on his feet, down to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 35. Outstanding play, probably the best pass play Oak Ridge has had all night. Jefferson on the reception. That was a perfectly thrown pass. Great catch, open field. 1st down for Oak Ridge on the Brenham 35-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Cubs 35-yard line.
Smedley back. He'll hand it off. A little bit of blocking there. Going to get about 3 yards out of the play. Make it 2nd, maybe 8. See where their indication, it was a fumble, but no indication from the officials. Brenham players saying they recovered the fumble, but no indication. Officials are going to discuss it. Typically, I don't think they changed anything. They would throw a sandbag on the play. And yes, they're going to give the ball to Brenham. Big break for the Brenham Cubs. Oak Ridge had some momentum there. Cubs come up with a recovery. Leading this one 13-6 with 2:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Oak Ridge players indicating to the crowd to get up, get loud. First down, Brenham at their own 32-yard line, leading this one 13-6. Rooting back, and he'll give it to his halfback. He'll try to make it toward the sidelines, and I don't think he's going to get anything out of it. In fact, I think he's going to lose a yard. Now there's an indication that Oak Ridge, and that is true. Oak Ridge now has the ball, another fumble. Ball goes back to Oak Ridge. Official timeout. So just like that, Oak Ridge has the ball back. Brenham's defense back out on the field. I think Brenham's defense has been on the field more this partial quarter than they were the entire first half. Ball sitting at the Brenham 32-yard line. Nose is just outside the 32. First down, Oak Ridge. And Smedley will fake, throw an out pass to his receiver. He's got it at the 20. Will he stay inside? Will he stay inside? No, they're going to mark him out around the 15-yard line. He was tiptoeing about as best he could. Jefferson on that reception. And we have a flag on the play. So that will come back. I did not get the initial indication, my apologies, that it looks like it's going to be a 15-yarder. I did not get the indication, might have been a personal foul. All right, Oak Ridge now at 1st and 25. Ball sitting now on the 47-yard line. Snap back, handoff, good hole, plenty of room. Going to be taken off his feet up around the 35-yard line. A good chunk there, about a 12-yard gain on that one. Debos on the carry.
Salinger, number 9, on the stop.
Salinger on the tackle.
Second down and 13.
Second and 13. Smedley looking to the sidelines. Going to change the play? Yes, change the play. 1:22 and counting left in the third quarter. Snap back, looking to throw. Got his receiver out in the flat, taken off his feet around the 30-yard line. Porter on that reception. So now Oak Ridge is looking at about 3rd and 8.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Possession down here. I don't think they're in field goal territory for sure. So they're in 4-down territory. I think they had the ball about the 25-yard line earlier and went for it on 4th down. Now they're on the 30 with 3rd down. Snap back, looking to throw, got his reset. Looked like a mix-up on the patterns there. Good solid rush by the Brenham Cubs. Now we're looking at 4th down for Oak Ridge. 4th and 8. Smedley looking to the sidelines, getting a play. Possession down here. 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Oak Ridge is trailing by 7. Snap back, looking to throw, looking to throw, looking to throw. Eludes the tacklers, still looking to throw, and it'll hit the ground and go incomplete. So with that, the ball will go down, or the ball will go over to Brenham, and they will take over at their own 30-yard line, leading this one 13-6. Great performances by the bands tonight, both bands. They've been a little quiet here in the second half. Generally, that's when the bands play a lot of their stand music. And like that, I hear the band strike up. Wooten will keep the ball. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He'll get about 5 out of it. And that might be the final play of the third quarter. Probably will be. Yeah, I think they're looking at the clock. They're going to let the clock run out. It has. All right. Into the third quarter here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Brenham leading this one 13-6. Don't leave, folks. This could be a barn burner before it's over. Let's check those other scores for Conroe ISD. Caney Creek playing up the road in Conroe, Moorhead Stadium. Caney Creek has taken the lead in that one. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They lead that one 27-21. Again, all these games are on the Conroe ISD Athletics channel on YouTube. Switch over to those. Now, why would I tell you to do that? Stay around for this game. Conroe playing Katy Paetow. That one's in the fourth quarter. That's a defensive struggle out there, out on the plains west of Houston. Conroe continues to lead that one 3-7, 7-3, I should say. They're in the fourth quarter. All right, Wooten back. He'll give to, no, fake to his halfback, a throw out into the flat, and I think that one went incomplete. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. We'll call it a long 5. Scoreboard says 3rd and 6. I'll give him the nod. 3rd and 6. Possession down. Oak Ridge would love to get their hands back on this ball. Trailing by 7. Wooten back. High toss. Faked his halfback, looking to throw deep. Got his man back behind the receiver, and it'll go out of bounds. Up. Looks like we're going to have a flag on the play, probably pass interference. That will give Brenham an automatic 1st down.
Pass interference. Number 7 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Final scrimmage. 1st down.
And that is the call. So that will give the Cubs a 15-yard penalty in their favor. Move the ball up to the 48-yard line, 49-yard line, and an automatic 1st down. Snap back to Wooten. It'll hand off to his, hand it to his halfback, and he'll get all the way down to the Oak Ridge 34-yard line. 1st down, good hard run there, good hard run. And we'll have an official timeout. Been a hard-fought ball game, both teams. Have our official timeout here. I haven't seen any more trains go past to make me believe or remind me that I'm at Bluebell Park.
Let's give that young man a round of applause.
Good crowd from Brenham came over for tonight's game. Appreciate that. 1st and 10 for Brenham, the Cubs. Ball sitting at the Oak Ridge 35-yard line. Snap back. Be a handoff to his halfback. Worked last time. Got about 3 out of, well, maybe 2 out of the play. Call it 2nd and 8. Ward on the carry. Williams on the stop. Oak Ridge defense being tested here. Now in the 4th quarter, trailing by 6. Snap back. It'll be a give to his halfback, and he'll be hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down for a loss. Looked like about a 4-yard loss. It's going to make it 3rd and 12, 3rd and 11. Ward on the carry again. Johnson on the stop. Big down for the Oak Ridge defense here. They'd love to be able to get that ball back to their offense. And of course, Brenham would love to turn this into a 1st down and maintain possession. We have a new quarterback for Brenham. He's looking to throw and overshoots his man. Mata. Juan Mata, now the quarterback for Brenham. 4th down. And Brenham will send out their kicking team or their punting team. Mayfield, I'm sure, is back to punt. Morgan back to receive for Oak Ridge. 10-11 left in the game. Good snap. Good kick, driving kick. You're going to let it hit around the 5-yard line, and it'll go into the end zone. So with that, we've got 10:03 left in the game. Oak Ridge will take over on their own 20-yard line, trailing this one 13-6. Oak Ridge offense has performed quite well in the 2nd half. Gotten down in the red zone a couple of times. Close to the red zone. This early in the season, this warm, this weather, this is where conditioning comes into play. Smedley back, calling the signals. Looking to throw, got a look-in pass, perfect pass. Caught by number 1, he's going 40, 25, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, and he scores. Outstanding look-in pass right there by Steve Smedley. And Jaquel Harrison on that, and boy, do we have a new game. He caught that on a stride, slipped past one receiver, a defender, was able to avoid a second one, and that was an 80-yard scamper. And with an extra point, we will be tied. Webb doing the kicking. Down, kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, I told you earlier, don't leave. Strange things can happen in the 2nd half. We've got a new game. 9:51 left in the 4th quarter. Our new score, Brenham 13, Oak Ridge 13. Yeah, I think we have what we call a barn burner. I'm showing my age, I know, by using that term. Not sure who coined that term in the sporting world, football world. I know Jack Crystal at my alma mater would often use it in the SEC. I'm sure this is going to get both bands into the game, as will the fans. And it's a deep kick. Taken at the 10-yard line. Looking for a hole. Hit around the 25 and taken down. Looks like they'll give him forward progress about the 25, 26. We'll have to see where it's spotted. And that's where Brenham will take over. Tied 13-13. 9:44 left in the game. Bowers returning that kick. 26-yard line. That's where the final spot is. That's where Brenham will take over. Looks like our Crawford is our quarterback now. Now take that back. Pass right up through the middle. Hit his man in the open field. Still on his feet up to the 40, up to about the 44-yard line. That was Wooten back in the quarterback position. Johnson on the stop. And a new first down and fresh set of downs for Brenham. Wooten back in the quarterback position now. Tied up 13. Snap back, hand off to his halfback. He's got a hole. He's taking some good open field runs. And up to around the 42, 41-yard line of Oak Ridge. Good open field run there. Good open field run by Gilbert. Ujanye on the tackle. A lot of players with their hands on their hips now. Looks like we have a penalty on the play. I believe it was a personal foul. And that will hurt. That will hurt the War Eagles. And definitely help Brenham. Not the kind of mistake you want to make deep in the fourth quarter, at this point in the game. First down, Brenham now sitting at the Oak Ridge 26-yard line. Wooten will hand it off to his halfback. He'll be hitting the backfield. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Taken down by a host of Oak Ridge players way back at around the 45-yard line. So that'll be a nice about 20-yard loss. What causes one coach to cheer will cause another one to pull his hair out. They're going to mark it at the 40-yard line, just outside the 40. Make it second down. And 24 to go. It'll be a fake to handoff. Wooten looking for somebody to throw. Drops the ball and has to fall on it. Good defensive play there by knocked the ball out of his hand. Leonardo knocked the ball out of his hands. Could have been a disaster right there for Brenham. Wooten had the all in all to fall on it. Another loss. Now they're back to the 50-yard line. Third down, 34. How do you defend third down and 34? Wooten back calling the signals. And he'll give it to his halfback. He's looking for a hole, and he'll be hit at about the 46, 47-yard line. Remember, we said that the Oak Ridge defense was young. They were experienced, but they were young. Right now, they're playing with like a bunch of seniors. Ujanye on the tackle. And that'll bring up fourth down, and Brenham will be forced to punt. Mayfield back to kick. Kid's done a great job tonight. Got a good foot. He'll need it here. Good snap. Oh, pretty kick. This one will turn over. No fair catch, and he'll be hit and taken down. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Fielded at about the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 9. Morgan on the reception. He did not call the fair catch, and if there was ever a situation where he probably should have, that was it. Held on to the ball, got hit hard, but held on to it. Looks like they're going to push it back to around the 8.5-yard line, just inside the 9. 6:46 left in the game. Tie ball game, 13-13. Oak Ridge, Brenham. Smedley back, calling the signals. And he'll hand it off. Looks like Dubose, and he'll get a good gain out of it up to around the 25-yard line. Take that back. Arthur on the carry. Good, solid run, 6-yard run. 6-yard run on first downs, excellent.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 for Oak Ridge. Ball sitting on their own 15-yard line, just beyond it. It'll be a handoff to his halfback. He's got a little bit of a hole, still on his feet, still on his feet. He's going to go down his 50-yard line, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He will go the distance and score. Frankie Arthur on the run. And that was what, about an 80-yard run again? That was one of the things I was going to say early. There had been no big plays really in the first half. Just a lot of short runs, quite a few mistakes. And now the Oak Ridge War Eagles have turned this one around with 2 big runs. Well, a long pass, look-in pass, and now this, I believe that was about an 80-yard run. And just like that, the score has flipped. Waiting the extra point. Snap back, down, good, and I think he missed it. No, he did, he made it through. Looked like a little low, but he made it through. Webb on the extra point, and like that, the Oak Ridge War Eagles have taken the lead, 20-13, but this one ain't over. 6 minutes in a game like this is an eternity. 6:01 left in the quarter. Don't go anywhere. The barn is still on fire. This is one of those games where the players have to look inside and say, how bad do you want it? Others might say it's just another Friday Night Lights in Texas. Bowers back to receive. I haven't seen anybody leave, and I don't think I will. Njoku doing the kicking here. And it's a deep kick, fielded just inside the end zone. He'll bring it out. Up to 15, hit hard at about the 10-yard line. Taken off his feet at the 10-yard line. Porter on the stop. Where are they going to mark him? They're marking about the 11-yard line. 5:57 left in the game. Oak Ridge now leading 20-13. Both teams have played hard. First game of the season. Doing a great job. This is where you got to dig. And there's a penalty on the play, blocking the back by Brenham. That will take the ball back to around the 6-yard line. Half the distance. This is where you remember what that coach was telling you about conditioning. Snap back. Wooten looking. A lot of time. Going to be pressured now. Taking off his feet around the 4-yard line. And the clock continues to run. Two-yard loss on the play, going to make it 2nd and 12. 5:31, the clock running. Brenham has got about 96 yards to go to tie this one up. Looking to throw. Got his receiver out in the flat, taking off his feet around the 9-yard line. Going to be about a 2-yard gain. I don't think it's late enough for Brenham to go for it on 4th down, but this is a possession down for them. 3rd and about 7. Lots of players with their hands on their hips at this point, both sides of the ball. Wooten in the backfield, single halfback. 2 receivers far, 2 receivers near. Looking to throw. Plenty of time, feeling some pressure now. Still on his feet, looking to throw. Scrambling. Got his receiver wide open up here, and it'll go through his hands. Had him wide open around the 30-yard line, and it just fell through his hands. 4th down, and I'm sure Brenham will send their kicking team out onto the field. Mayfield goes back to kick, and I think this punt is going to be even bigger than the last one. He'll be kicking from his own end zone, about 5 yards deep in his end zone. Good snap, good low kick. It'll be hit the ground around the 50-yard line, not be fielded, and roll out of bounds around the 43, 44. They're going to mark it at the 45-yard line. So that is where Oak Ridge will take over their own 45-yard line with 4:28 left in the game, leading this one 20-13. And I'm sure the Oak Ridge War Eagles would love to find a way to burn 4:28 off the clock. And likewise, the Brenham defense is going to be trying to get that ball back. Smedley's gone the distance tonight. And he'll hand it off to his running back, and he's got room. Taking it down to around the 42, 47-yard line of Brenham. Debose on the carry. And I'm seeing some tired players out there now.
2nd down and 2.
2nd down, 2 for Oak Ridge. They'd love to get another 1st down. Work on that clock. Just inside of 4 minutes now. Clock running. Second and 2. Smedley back. 2-back set. He'll give it to his halfback, and he will get the 1st down, stay on his feet, and go out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Debose on the carry again.
He steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That's the
Yes, 1st down for Oak Ridge. They will maintain possession. 3:37 now left in the game. Running out of bounds, stops the clock. Gives Oak Ridge a fresh set of downs. And another handoff to Debose, and he's got wide open territory. He's running toward the corner, toward the end zone. Will he make it? Out of bounds around the 5-yard line. Outstanding run. I think the Brenham team, they played with all their heart, but it's just gotten late now. That's a great thing about high school football. These kids leave nothing on the field. Nothing on the field. 3:29 on the clock. Smedley calling the signals. He'll hand it to Dubose again. Stay on his feet, get down around the 4-yard line. Keeping it on the field, Oak Ridge doing it to this point, working on that clock. Clock running with 3:18, 3:17. I believe both teams have all their timeouts remaining, I believe. Oak Ridge will definitely be taking their time calling these signals, calling these plays. Dubose being a strong running back at this point. Snap back. Give it to him again. This time no gain. See a whistle and a flag on the play.
Timeout. Brenham.
I take that back. It looks like somebody's lost a towel on the field. We have a timeout. Brenham calling a timeout. Have 2 remaining. Those kids are tired. Again, we appreciate our visitors from Brenham making the drive over for tonight's contest, bringing their band. Performance. Both bands had excellent performance. They're still working on their halftime shows, learning their sets, I think is what my daughter used to say. Do we have any dance? Oh, there we go. There we got some dancers in the crowd now. Got a few dancers. All right. Back to the game. Snap back to Dubose. He'll be taken down around the 10, around the 5-yard line. Some calls there for a horse collar penalty, but no flag on the play.
Timeout. Brenham.
Brenham calls timeout again, trying to give those players some rest. This has been a flip-flop from the first half. In the first half, Oak Ridge, the defense stayed on the field most of the half, and the Brenham offense stayed on the field. It's been the complete opposite. The Oak Ridge offense has dominated this half, and the Brenham defense has had to stay on the field most of the half. But if I had my ruthers, I think I'd rather be on the field most of the time in the second half than the first. All right, 2:34 left. Oak Ridge is at 4th down on about their own 6-yard line. They're going to try to add to this 7-point lead. Webb doing the kicking here. And we're going to have a penalty. May have changed the cadence, pulled Brenham offside. That is the indication. So that's going to put the ball on half the distance. So that'll probably put it around the 3-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. That's exactly where they're going to put it. So the ball's sitting on the 3-yard line now. That's going to make it about a 20-yard field goal. 3 points at this point in the game would be almost like 33. With 2:34 left. Oak Ridge sitting on a 7-point lead. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and it is good. So our score with 2:30 left in the game. Oak Ridge 23, Brenham 13. We got 2:30 left in this one, folks. Don't go anywhere. A lot can happen in 2 minutes and a half. Crawford and Moore back to receive for Brenham. Enjo Cook doing the kicking here. Low kick, driving kick toward the corner. Will not and will go out of bounds. Fielded out of bounds. That'll draw the flag. That will move the field up for Brenham. That's just like giving them a nice run back. They'll take over on their own 30-yard line, trailing 23-13 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. Wooten is your quarterback. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 receivers on the near side, and we have a penalty. Illegal procedure, the indication was illegal procedure against Oak Ridge.
Number 1 of the offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
He must have been pointing to he was pointing toward the Oak Ridge, but the penalty is going to be marked off against Brenham. I was trying to figure out how can you have illegal procedure against the defense. Snap back. And he'll be taken down around the 25-yard line. Ujanye on the sack. 2nd and 4. Got a little bit of a gain out of it. I wouldn't call it a sack. Looking to throw, looking to throw. Got his receiver out in the flat. He's up to the 32. Taken down around, that'll be down around the 31-yard line. See where he marks it. It's going to be 3rd down, well short of the first down. Jackson on the tackle. And now Brenham is in their hurry-up offense. 3rd and about 9. Wooten looking to throw, going to try to throw out to the flat, and it's over his head. 1:31 left in the game. This will be it probably for Brenham if they cannot convert. Been a great game. Fourth down, possession down. Wooten goes back. He's looking to throw. Lots of time. Got a receiver open and just outside of his hands. Just off his hands around the 40-yard line. So with that, the ball goes over to Oak Ridge, leading this one 23-13 with only 1:27 left in the game. Oak Ridge, I'm sure, will do their best to run out this 1:27 left in the game. Some other scores here real quickly. That game up in Conroe. Caney Creek now leading Sam Rayburn 33-28. Sounds like another barn burner with less than a minute to go. 33-28, Caney Creek. Let's see if Caney Creek can hang on to that one. And out on the plains west of Houston, that game is still in the 4th quarter. Conroe trailing Katy Paetow by 4 points. 7-3 is the score of that one. No indication of the time, just 4th quarter. They'll go in the Victory V formation. And Smedley will take a knee. Clock down to 35 seconds, 34. That may be all they need to do. Hard contest as the players shake hands and greet each other on the field. You always like to see that. Always like to see that. Even Wooten coming on the sideline and giving one of the players a hug. I say that was Wooten. I can't see his number 5. Keith Crawford as they line up. Appreciate you folks joining us tonight. Great contest. Our final score, Oak Ridge 23, Brenham 13. Remember, every Conroe ISD school home game is broadcasted on this channel, Conroe ISD Athletics channel on YouTube. Every home game of all 6 teams. So we'll look forward to seeing you on another one. Thank you for joining us tonight. And if you're listening on the channel and you're from the Brenham area, thank you for watching. And if you're traveling, be safe. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
This is Billy Rose, the voice of the War Eagles. Welcome to the Timber Builders Body. On behalf of Conroe Independent School